President Trump was just tackled and then dragged off stage at his Pennsylvania rally after a number of gunshots were fired. Now, it's unclear whether or not the shots were directed at Trump, but the scene that you're about to watch is very intense. You'll actually see Donald Trump get up after being tackled by Secret Service and have blood on his ear. It's unclear whether a bullet hit him or he was tackled and was roughed up during the Secret Service rush to protect him. So here is Donald Trump surviving what seems to be an assassination attempt.
Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Hawkeye.
Well, there you go, guys. Unbelievable information right now as we see President Trump being taken away from the podium there in Butler, Pennsylvania. We did hear some shots there. We don't know what it was that happened. You're looking at the same thing we're looking at right now. I was literally without the suit jacket, just watching the coverage. We heard the loud noises, and we are live right now on Right Side Broadcasting Network. And we are seeing something that is very concerning at this point. Not sure, again, what happened there. We do know that people got towards the ground. We don't know any details. We're watching this live with you throughout this country and some around the world. The leader of the free world is right there in Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania, 35 miles north of Pittsburgh. And we heard a number of pops. That's what I'll call them for now, pops. I mean, there could be firecrackers, or it could be something a little bit worse than that. So I'm not going to speculate. I'm just saying what, general things that would make that kind of noise. I heard about 6 to 7 of those noises. I did hear a loud scream there. I'm not sure specifically what happened there. Maybe producers, if we want to get Vanessa and Nikki maybe live, since they're on the scene right there, if they can get ready, let me know when they're ready. I'll make sure the IFB is up for that. All right, so that's the live look right now at the president's motorcade as they take President Trump to wherever they are going at this point. He did look like I'll be honest, guys. I was very concerned when he was walking down the steps, not to be dramatic at all, but that's what was happening. Secret Service and other campaign staff were walking with the president down the steps. He was kind of over their shoulders a little bit. They're live right now in Butler, Pennsylvania. So obviously a really tough scene to watch right now. We can probably still get that split screen, guys, as we want to see what's going on in Butler. Again, 35 miles north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is Right Side Broadcasting. Well, you see the lower third right now, so I'll go with what the lower third says as well. Gunfire appears to break out at the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. This was about 10 minutes into the speech. The crowd was chanting in a beautiful moment, "Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Trump." And then moments later, we heard what seemed to be either firecrackers or some sort of shots. And then, of course, we saw Mr. Trump, the leader of the free world, the man that has done great for our country and will continue to do great for our nation, because at the end of the day, we know that he is the leader of the free world. Doesn't technically need to be in that White House to be the leader of the free world. We know who the leader of the free world is, and it was the man you just saw right there on the screen. A great person, a great leader, a legend, and he's going to do great things for our country. So obviously, he's already done great things between 2016 and 2020.
Now, before this all unfolded, Donald Trump was talking about how immigrants are the dangerous criminals in this country. And I want to be the first to say that the chances of an immigrant fighting and risking his life, his or her life, to get to the United States and then putting his future on the line by taking a shot at Donald Trump, the chances that this shooter is an immigrant is very unlikely. So it's going to be really interesting to hear what Trump and Republicans have to say when we find out who the shooter was. Now, the obvious thing that we need to talk about is gun control. Trump, these Republicans, they want to arm teachers. They want to put guns in schools to try to prevent mass shootings in our schools. And the interesting thing about events like this, campaign rallies, conservative conventions, is that people have to go through metal detectors. They're not allowed to bring guns into the rallies. They're not allowed to bring guns into Republican and conservative conventions. The hypocrisy of the Republican Party is astounding. And so when you have something happen like this, it raises all sorts of questions when we reflect on these moments. And what it points to is that Donald Trump, the Republican Party, the conservative movement is hypocrisy at its finest. But I want to know what you have to say about this moment. It's also, I really quickly before I go, that right side broadcaster talking about Donald Trump being the leader of the free world and how great he is, that sounds like North Korean propaganda. If you're not familiar with how the news works in North Korea, it's, our fearless leader. He's so fantastic. Every day. This guy is calling Trump the leader of the free world. He may not be in the White House, but he's the leader of the free world. I got to tell you something, Right Side Broadcasting. You have no idea what you're talking about. Donald Trump will never step foot in the White House ever again. He'll be lucky if he stays out of prison in the coming years. And I mean, it's also kind of funny how the Right Side Broadcasting, the news anchor was out of breath because he doesn't listen to Donald Trump's speeches. He had someone come into his, wherever he was, grab him and be like, dude, you've got to get on the air. And he was out of breath because these people don't listen to Donald Trump's speeches because it's all the same bullshit. It's all the same nonsense. So let me know what your comments are, what you think about the attempted assassination on President Trump. My name is Brendan Plank with Reflect. See you in the next video.